You are right. I think there's also been some confusion about what the government is doing with the G20 common framework versus what it's doing with the external bondholders versus what it's doing domestically. We have to separate the three. The restructuring that the Paris Committee or the Paris Club can offer at this stage, given all that is going on, is primarily bilateral debt. So in 2021, we spent about maybe 4.7% or so of our debt service on bilateral debt. That was, at least that was the composition. It was 4.7% of all our debt was bilateral debt. So the G20 restructuring and those things are not very material to our situation now. Right now, we're dealing with local investors who don't want to be made bankrupt because the government is bankrupt. And we are dealing with external bondholders who don't always listen to what the Paris Club says.
Because already we don't really have the money, and yet we are spending up to 70% of what we generate to service debt. Exactly.
So that is not totally sustainable, and the government is doing multiple things to try and fix it. The challenge is that on the home front, the government is not willing to listen to the people that are now full stakeholders in this matter, these creditors that it wants to give up their money. They are full stakeholders in the matter. You ask them to sell their houses and sell their cars and give you the money. How can you do that and then try and pretend as if you are some emperor issuing orders from above? They should be working with you to see how they can help you. It's you who need help. It's not they who need help. If they should be asking you for relief and things like that, you are the one asking for relief. Right. So my argument is that it's very simple. If the government doesn't do that, and then we run out of reserves, which can happen very quickly, you will begin to see the full economic crisis that I'm talking about. Ask those who saw the early 1980s, and they'll tell you that we are not there. We are not in 1983 yet. So my argument is don't take it to 1983. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay. Thank you very much.